of dramatic political activities. Highlights of the year include numerous party national conventions, acrimonious party primaries, high-powered defections, political endorsements and protests against the use of state security forces to intimidate political opponents. There was also the politics of insurgency war in the Northeast, where blames were traded between the ruling and opposition parties, while President Goodluck Jonathan and his predecessor, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, had a sparring match over the state of affairs in the country. Today on the program, we have in the studio the chairman of the People's Democratic Party in Lagos State, Captain Tunji Shele. Good morning and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we also have the APC chieftain, Ife Oyedele.
Good morning, viewers.
So we all will be looking at political events that happened in the past year, and of course perhaps just say one or two things about what we should be looking forward to in 2015. Thank you once again for joining us. So let me start with you, Mr. Oyedele. What's your assessment of what happened politically in Nigeria in 2014?
Thank you very much, and good morning, viewers. The year 2014 for Nigeria was a watershed of some sort. But the good thing about it was that in spite of what the naysayers had predicted, the All Progressives Congress has been able to show that Nigeria has a crop of very decent people who can manage their affairs, who care about Nigerians. It is in this year that we held, we started the year by doing registration of party members. We went on to conduct primaries for the executives, the party executives at all levels. And then we crowned it the year on December 14 with one of the most spectacular presidential primaries that Africa has ever witnessed. And I think that has restored hope to Nigerians. Hope in the sense that the year 2015, Nigeria will witness real change because we are presenting formidable candidates all over the country. Our programs are well stated, and Nigerians can now hold their leaders responsible on the basis of issues. These coming elections in 2015 is not going to be about mundane things, but it's going to be about issues. We're going to discuss what will affect the Nigerian common man on the street. And this is going to be the pattern from now henceforth.
Okay, Captain Shele, what for you was striking in the political scene in 2014?
I think God gave us a gentleman president, somebody who is focused, somebody who is ready to do his best despite distractions. Mr. President faced a lot of distractions. The Boko Haram insurgency, sabotage of the economy in so many ways, vandalization of pipelines, damage to electrical poles and stations. All these things were deliberate. And you can trace it to the hands of, I wouldn't say the opposition, but some people who don't like this country. And despite all this, the president still maintained his calm. He gave the press the opportunity to express themselves. No human rights abuses. Despite all odds, the economy has continued to grow, the fastest in Africa and the 26th in the world, with another opportunity to serve. All these things will be better. I don't see any other contender doing better than what Mr. President has done.
Okay,
it is not yet uhuru, but I can assure you,
Okay, let's
a
talk
lot of
about
things are lined up in the pipeline for execution between now and 2019.
Okay, let's talk about the things that really happened, you know, on political scene. We had defections from the PDP to the APC and, of course, to other parties and APC to the PDP. Would you say this movement, you know, were based on, you know, passion for the people or for those who were moving?
Well, I was amazed to see a group of legislators moving en masse to the opposition party. What did they really want? I wouldn't know. They knew quite well that moving from one party to the other at that level, they would lose their seats. Yes, they proceeded to court. Well, the court has a way of delaying matters, and that's why we are even where we are today. For those governors who defected, the Constitution allowed for it. I thank God. Out of the 5 that wanted to defect from PDP then, 2 saw reasons. They saw the need to stay back so that there would be stability in the polity. They've been able to stabilize the politics of Nigeria. They knew what PDP stands for, and they remain loyal to the party. For those who went to the other party, Rivers State is predominantly a PDP state. Go and bring an angel from another party this time around, things will not change. And I want to praise the courage of Rotimi Amechi. Well, I don't think he played good politics. He should have allowed things to move normally so that there will be peace in that region. If there was any snap in that particular region, it will have added to the problems in the Northeast. Maybe they didn't weigh all these implications. And the people in the Northeast, I don't think some of those people who defected from that region, I will hold them accountable for some of the things that happened in the Northeast, because rather than settling down to solve the problems in their domain, they were always in Abuja, and then playing politics with the lives of the people. I believe it's a learning process. But I want them to know that there must be moral, and there must be principle, and there must be equity in politics.
Was there moral principles in those movements?
No, not at all. They don't even know what they are looking for.
Even the ones that moved to the PDP?
Some. Anybody who moves, majority of those people who move, they don't have...
Mr. Yedele, what's your take on this picture of...
Well, you can say that I was smiling when my brother was talking about morals and principles. In the first instance, it was PDP that started all this gale of defections right from 2003, if you remember. These AD senators at that time deflected to PDP, and the party did not crash. Now the chicken has come home to roost, and they find it convenient to talk about morals and what have you. The truth of the matter is that PDP has become a shell, and everything, the value system that was in PDP has broken down completely. Where are the Alex Ekwemes in PDP today? Where are the Olusegun Obasanjos and so many other people? The founding fathers of PDP are no longer there. They have stepped back because some, I don't want to use, some characters have taken over the party. And I was saying to my brother when we came that it's a pity that I have a gentleman with me, I would have wanted to have somebody I could really poke on this station today. The truth of the matter is that PDP is no longer what the founding fathers wanted it to be, and it's been taken over by all kinds of characters, save for a few decent people who I'm sure will still come over as soon as possible.
So in other words, you're the better alternative.
Oh, of course.
But the thing is this.
It's obvious.
The thing is this. A lot of Nigerians believe that all the parties, particularly the two major parties here, are same of same. No ideologies, no focus, and they're just carrying everybody or trying to muscle everybody into the same channel.
No. You see, this is it. I'm always amazed when people allude to these things. First, when the merger process was on, I happen to have been a member of the merger committee of the then CPC and the APC. They said it was a coming together of strange bedfellows. But they conveniently forget that there were two dominant parties in 1999, in 1998, 1999, which was the APP and the PDP at that time. Unfortunately, because of some misunderstanding, APP broke into APP and AD. And then it was APP that eventually became ANPP and CPC. Now, these groups have come together. Of course, they have attracted like minds in ABGA, in DPP. So there's nothing strange about us coming together. The progressives have realized that, look, unless we put all our eggs in one bag, unless we come together as a bloc, we will not be able to fight the behemoth that PDP had become. And therefore, the manifesto of APC is so different from that of PDP. I mean, look, PDP is, first and foremost, Nigeria is a capitalist country. We can't run away from that. We're not a communist country. We're a capitalist country. But whereas PDP wants to rule this nation for the rich, APC's main desire is that this country belongs to all Nigerians, especially the weak and the vulnerable, who must be protected. That's what we stand for.
I want to see defection from a different perspective. It could be a way of parties having a working relationship rather than moving towards a situation where you break, you allow a systemic breakdown in politics. I'm surprised he's talking about APC being moving towards